Imagine a land sculpted by time, painted by the sun. Towering red rock arches frame the sky. Canyons stretch beyond the horizon. Mysterious hoodoos stand guard over ancient valleys. This is Utah, a masterpiece of nature, where every sunrise ignites stone cathedrals in fiery color, and every sunset whispers of adventure yet to come. Here, the impossible becomes real. Here, the landscape dares you to explore, to marvel, to dream bigger than ever before. Welcome to Utah's wild heart, where every turn is a new discovery, and the journey is just beginning. Ready for some wild Utah trivia? Let's dive into the fun side of the Beehive State. First up, did you know Utah is home to the only place where you can stand in 4 states at once? Strike a pose. You'll be in 4 states at the same time. Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. Utah's state symbol, the beehive. It's everywhere. On road signs, on buildings, even on the state flag. It stands for industry and hard work, but locals just love their bees. Here's a weird one. Utah has the world's largest living organism. Not a moose, not a bear, but a forest. The Pando Aspen Grove, one giant connected root system. Salt Lake City hosted the Winter Olympics in 2002, and Utah's Great Salt Lake is so salty you can float without even trying. It's saltier than the ocean. Locals call it America's Dead Sea. Ever seen a pink lake? Utah's got one. Bonneville salt flats can turn bubblegum pink. That color comes from a certain type of algae. And for movie buffs, Monument Valley's red rocks are Hollywood's favorite Wild West backdrop. Last fun fact, Utah has more dinosaur fossils than almost anywhere else on Earth. Visit Dinosaur National Monument, and you can literally touch real dino bones. Utah isn't just beautiful, it's packed with surprises. Which fact blew your mind? Let's keep exploring. Prepare to be amazed. Welcome to Lake Powell, an oasis of shimmering blue water slicing through a maze of fiery red rock canyons. This isn't just a reservoir, it's a masterpiece sculpted by time and water, stretching for nearly 200 miles, boasting almost 2,000 miles of winding shoreline. Drone shots soar above sculpted cliffs, the lake glinting below like a hidden jewel. Adventure calls from every direction. Boats glide across glassy water, weaving between towering canyon walls. Kayakers slip into secret inlets. Houseboats anchor in secluded coves. A diving paddle splashes, breaking the silence. Sunbeams bounce off red rock, the sky reflected in endless blue. The true heart lies up a remote canyon. Rainbow Bridge, one of the world's largest natural bridges. Accessible by boat or an epic backcountry hike, the colossal arch soars 290 feet above the canyon floor, carved over millennia. For Native Americans, it's a sacred place, a symbol of endurance and harmony. Round the final bend, there it is, Rainbow Bridge, impossibly huge and perfectly framed against the sky. Visitors stand in its shadow, dwarfed by its scale, feeling the weight of history and the magic of the moment. Lake Powell and Rainbow Bridge, where adventure meets wonder. This is Utah like you've never seen it before. Next stop, Monument Valley, where the legends of the Wild West come to life. Stretching across the Utah-Arizona border, the land of towering red sandstone buttes rising hundreds of feet above the endless desert floor. Monument Valley is pure movie magic, its dramatic formations instantly recognizable from classic Western films. Think John Wayne riding through crimson dust, sweeping cinematic panoramic shots of buttes. These buttes are more than just rocks, they're icons. The Mittens, outstretched thumbs, silent sentinels under the blazing sun. Elephant Butte, Three Sisters, Merrick Butte, each one a masterpiece sculpted by wind, rain, and time. The landscape so vast and open it feels almost unreal, like stepping into a painting. The sky goes on forever. Colors shift from deep red to gold as the sun moves. Every sunrise here is legendary, the buttes glowing orange and casting long shadows across the sand. At sunset, the sky lights up in a fiery cinematic display. At night, the stars explode overhead. The desert feels endless. Monument Valley isn't just scenery. It's a symbol of adventure, freedom, and the untamed spirit of the West. Driving the scenic loop, snapping photos from iconic viewpoints, walking in the footsteps of film legends. You'll feel the power and history of this place, the grand stage where nature and myth collide. It's waiting for you to explore. If there's one place in Utah you absolutely can't miss, it's Arches National Park. Picture this, Over 2,000 natural stone arches, each one more unbelievable than the last. This isn't just a park. It's a natural wonderland sculpted by time, wind, and imagination. Delicate arch, the state's symbol, a rite of passage. Beneath its massive curve at sunset, fiery reds and golds, jaw-dropping views, and a camera frenzy. Don't miss Landscape Arch, the longest natural arch in North America. It's so thin, it almost looks impossible. And then there's Double Arch, two giant spans twisting together. Want an adventure? Try the Fiery Furnace, an otherworldly maze of narrow canyons and towering walls. It's a challenge, but it feels like you're exploring another planet. Pro tip: book a ranger tour to see the best spots without getting lost. Whether you're a hardcore hiker or just out for epic photos, Arches delivers. Sunrise and sunset turn the rocks into glowing works of art. Every trail offers new surprises, from hidden arches to sweeping views. And don't forget to look up. Stargazing here is next level, with some of the darkest skies in the country. Arches National Park is more than a destination. It's an adventure playground, a photographer's paradise, and a place that will totally change how you see the world. Add it to your must-see list and get ready for awe at every turn. Welcome to Bryce Canyon National Park, a place where nature went wild with creativity. You won't find just one canyon, but a series of breathtaking amphitheaters, packed with thousands of towering hoodoos. It's like stepping into a fantasy world, sculpted by wind, water, and time. Imagine standing at the edge of Bryce Point as the first rays of sunrise ignite the hoodoos, a blaze of orange and pink. The amphitheater comes alive, glowing with colors you never thought possible in nature. Every angle reveals a new masterpiece: spires, castles, ancient shapes rising from the canyon floor. For the ultimate Bryce experience, hit the trails. The Navajo Loop plunges you right into the heart of the hoodoos, winding through narrow passages, past iconic formations like Thor's Hammer, or take the Queen's Garden Trail, where every turn unveils another jaw-dropping view. These hikes aren't just walks, they're journeys through a stone forest. Every step feels like an adventure. Not a big hiker? No problem. Scenic drives deliver epic vistas from Sunrise Point, Sunset Point, Inspiration Point. Watch as the light transforms the landscape from soft gold to fiery red, painting the hoodoos in ever-changing hues. And don't miss the magic of dawn. As the sun climbs, the canyon slowly awakens, revealing a surreal world that feels ancient and alive. It's a moment you'll never forget. Pure awe, pure wonder. Bryce Canyon is more than a park. It's nature's wild imagination brought to life. Get ready to be inspired, amazed, and totally enchanted by this hoodoo wonderland. Welcome to Zion National Park, where adventure meets awe at every turn. Towering sandstone cliffs dominate as you enter the park. Cream, pink, deep red. These giants rise straight up from the valley floor like a natural cathedral. At the heart of Zion flows the Virgin River, winding through narrow slot canyons and through lush valleys. It's the lifeblood of the park, carving out dramatic landscapes. And speaking of unforgettable, get ready for some of the most iconic hikes in the world. First up, Angel's Landing. The trail zigzags up steep switchbacks and along narrow ridges with sheer drop-offs on both sides. Hold onto those chains. When you reach the summit, you're rewarded with a jaw-dropping 360-degree panorama of Zion Canyon. But Zion isn't done yet. For a completely different kind of adventure, step into the Narrows. Here, the trail is the river. You wade, sometimes waist-deep, through cool water. 1,000-foot canyon walls rise above you like ancient fortresses. Sunbeams filter down, lighting up the sculpted red rock, and turning the water a shimmering emerald. It's magical, surreal, and totally unique. Hidden waterfalls, lush hanging gardens, wildlife all around. Whether you're conquering epic trails or simply soaking in the views from the valley floor, Zion National Park is pure adventure. It's a place that reminds you how powerful and beautiful nature can be. So take a deep breath, look up at those vast cliffs, and get ready to be amazed. Welcome to Canyonlands National Park, a place where the wild heart of Utah beats strong and free. Here, the landscape explodes into a sprawling maze. Canyons, mesas, towering buttes, all carved by the relentless power of the Colorado River and its winding tributaries. From above, it's a masterpiece of nature. Layered rock, deep shadows, endless horizons. Start your journey at Island in the Sky, perched 1,000 feet above the canyons below. This massive mesa offers breathtaking vistas. Sunrise at Mesa Arch? It's pure magic. The first golden light ignites the red rock, framing a view that stretches for miles. But Canyonlands is more than just epic views. Head into the Needles District. Colorful sandstone spires rise like ancient sentinels. Hikers wind through labyrinthine trails, past hidden arches, past mysterious ruins. Every step takes you deeper into silence and solitude. True adventure territory. For the ultimate test, there's the maze. Remote, rugged, and wild. It's a land for the bold. Few venture here. Those who do find a world untouched, where the only sound is the wind and the distant rush of the river. Canyonlands is a place of drama and discovery, where every corner reveals a new wonder. Sweeping aerials capture the scale. Hikers on the rim remind us just how small we are in this vast, untamed wilderness. Let the spirit of adventure guide you, because in Canyonlands, the wild is calling. Get ready for something weird and wonderful, because our next stop is Goblin Valley State Park. This place is honestly one of the strangest and most fun landscapes you will ever explore. So just imagine a huge, wide-open valley filled with thousands of bizarre, mushroom-shaped hoodoos. Everyone just calls them goblins. They're all different shapes and sizes, like a crowd of little creatures frozen in place. It's like walking into a fantasy movie. They even filmed parts of Galaxy Quest here. Goblin Valley is a giant natural playground. No designated trails in the main valley. You are free to wander wherever you want, for as long as you want. Climb on the rocks, play hide-and-seek among the goblins. Let your imagination run wild. Perfect for kids, and the kid in everyone. I'm about to show you the single most spectacular viewpoint in Utah, maybe even the entire country. This is Dead Horse Point State Park. Don't let the grim name fool you, this place is pure beauty. A peninsula of rock, a high promontory connected by a narrow strip of land, only 30 yards wide. The main overlook sits 2,000 feet above a gooseneck in the Colorado River. The view is absolutely breathtaking. Walk up to the edge. Your jaw will hit the floor. I guarantee it. You're looking down on the river as it snakes through the canyon, forming that perfect dramatic U-shape. Okay, we're leaving the Red Rock Canyons behind for something completely different. We're heading to the largest island in the Great Salt Lake, Antelope Island. This place is a surreal mix of salty shores and rolling hills. It is Utah's inland sea with bison herds and sunsets. Famous for bison herds, over 700 roam freely, and stunning sunsets reflected over the lake's glassy surface. Get ready to step onto another planet. Our next destination is the Bonneville Salt Flats. This place is one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. It's a massive, perfectly flat expanse of white salt crust that stretches for over 30,000 acres. This place is famous for one thing, above all else, speed. Land speed records have been set and broken here for over a century. Cars, motorcycles, streamliners. Now we're diving deep into the wilderness. Welcome to Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument, a vast and rugged territory, one of the last truly wild places in the lower 48. Our next stop takes us to a place that showcases the incredible power of water. This is Natural Bridges National Monument, the very first national monument ever created in Utah. Get ready to play in the most incredible sandbox you've ever seen. We're heading to Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park. Get ready to travel back in time, because our next stop is a place where giants once roamed the earth. This is Dinosaur National Monument. For our final stop, we're visiting a man-made wonder that has created one of the most stunning landscapes in Utah, Lake Powell. I'm talking about Rainbow Bridge National Monument. This is the largest natural bridge in the world. It's the perfect, epic conclusion to our Utah adventure. And that is a wrap on the 15 most incredible, mind-blowing, must-see natural wonders in Utah. This state is just on another level. Now I challenge you. It's time to stop dreaming and start planning. Pick one. Pick 5. Pick all 15 of these places and make it your mission to go see them for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now get out there and have an adventure. We'll see you in the next video.